Starting off with the great name of the one who brings everything from non-existence to existence. Hello everyone, what's up? I hope all of you are doing well and feeling over the moon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Zainullah Rahimi. I'm a student and a language learner. So in this video, I am going to be discussing a specific topic, but before I introduce the topic, I would like to mention a couple things really quickly. The first thing, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, then I highly recommend you to subscribe to this YouTube channel because every content that we are creating, they are really effective and useful for language learners like you guys. And the second thing is that if you want to get more insights on English acquisition, then I highly recommend you to just join our community, join this YouTube channel, because as I said before, every video that we are posting on this YouTube channel, they are really effective and helpful, and they can help you to definitely level up your English skills. So in this video, I am going to be talking about why is it really difficult for us to form a few proper sentences in English while we are speaking, despite years of studying this language. And I think that this is a really interesting topic because this is one of the most common problems that language learners tend to run into. So that's why I decided to take the time to talk a little bit about this topic as well, because as I said before, this is one of the most common problems, and also this is one of the topics that really comes up a lot in conversations. Whenever you strike up a conversation with people, they usually ask you about your English. If your English is perfect, they are going to ask you, how did you get this English? How did you achieve this English? But if your English is not good, if it's not perfect, then they might ask you some questions as well. So, and also when English learners, when they enroll themselves, when the English learners enroll themselves in a language school or in a language center, after a certain amount of time, they finally realize that unfortunately they are in the same place as they were when they first enrolled themselves in the language center or in the language school. Because of that, they really get frustrated and they do not know the solutions to this problem that is very common with English learners. So that's why I decided to address this issue. This is why this is how I made up my mind to be covering this topic into today's video. So in fact, I am going to bring up 3 reasons why we find it really difficult to speak English fluently despite years of studying this language. Okay, let's now move on with the first reason. As I said before, that the reasons are endless, there are a lot. That's why I do not want to just take time talking about every single one of those reasons. I just want to bring up a few reasons that they are really common among students who are learning English. So let's move on and get started with the first reason that I have listed here, which is relying too much on traditional ways of learning a new language. What are the traditional methods or traditional ways of learning a new language? When you are going through the traditional methods of learning a new language, you are more likely to study grammar rules, even though they do not make logical sense to you, but you are still studying grammar rules. You are doing many grammar drills or exercises. You are also underestimating, or you do not value the importance of getting lots of inputs. So these are the traditional methods or traditional ways of learning a new language. Whenever you enroll yourself in a language school or in a language center, you are more likely to go through the same process. You are more likely to have books that are full of grammar rules and also grammar exercises, and you're supposed to do them in order to learn English. But unfortunately, you are also relying too much on them, because you think that if I go through this specific process, after a certain amount of time I will get fluent. But unfortunately, a long time will pass by, but you are still in the same place as you were when you first enrolled yourself in the class. So these are the problems with traditional ways of learning a new language. And if you already remember, the third point was that I mentioned was underestimating the importance of getting lots of inputs. Whenever you are going through the old methods of learning a new language, you do not work on your inputs. In this case, inputs include two skills. One is listening, obviously you are taking the information inside, and also reading. So these two skills, when they are combined, that's called inputs. So unfortunately you do not pay close attention on your inputs, and also you are not investing time, and also you are not working on your input skills. These are the reasons why we really find it difficult to reach fluency after a long period of after a long time of studying this language. So this is the first reason that I have listed down. Moving on to the second reason that I have for you is that unfortunately, the learners do not know their responsibilities. When somebody enrolls themselves in the language center, they are more likely to just put all the responsibilities on the teacher. Unfortunately, they do not know their own responsibilities. What are they really supposed to do whenever they want to learn a new language? Look, if you want to learn a new language, first of all, you have to figure out your responsibilities. What are you supposed to do in order to learn a new language successfully, in order to become a successful language learner? First of all, you have to find out your responsibilities and things that you are supposed to do. You have to believe, and you have to admit it or accept it, that teachers will never make you fluent in a language. They are just guiding you. Look, around 80% of the works should be done by you, and around 20% of them should be done by a teacher. A teacher is just guiding us and just showing us the path to fluency, but we have to walk it ourselves. If you want to become a successful language learner, then I highly recommend you to implement whatever a teacher recommends or advises you. So this is also something that is really important to shift your concentration on. Look, and also you must not believe that your circumstance does not let you or holds you back from achieving your goals, because it might have some sort of a slight impact on your journey, but it all comes back to your mindset, the way of your thinking. If you want to become a fluent speaker of this language, first of all, you must have a burning desire towards learning a new language. It doesn't matter whether that's English or that's another language. And also try to become a positive thinker. Always try to celebrate small wins, and also know your responsibility. What are you supposed to do as a language learner? You are supposed to do all the things on your own. Look, whenever you are in a class, the teacher is always teaching you methods or ways or life hacks that you can implement in your day-to-day life in order to become much more successful. But if you do not implement or integrate those techniques into your day-to-day life, I am sure that you will never be able to achieve success. So this is the second reason. Moving on to the last reason that I have got here for you is that unfortunately learners never go beyond the classroom. What does it mean in this case to go beyond the classroom? Let's say I am going to bring an example that's going to exemplify that for you, and hopefully it eliminates every kind of confusion that's happening at the moment. So when you go beyond the classroom, let's say that you are sitting in your classroom, and the teacher is teaching you simple present, and you didn't get one aspect of that, let's say, grammar. And when you do not go beyond the classroom, it means that you never, when you get outside of the classroom, you never try to find out why didn't you understand that, or what was that one aspect of the grammar that you didn't understand. And fortunately, I have to say that today we have endless opportunities of just educating ourselves. So if you want to become a successful language learner, then I highly recommend you to use every resource that you have in your hand right now. Look, we have got smartphone, we've got internet, we have got social media sites, so all we can use from these resources positively, in a positive way, so that it can have good impacts on our language learning process. So whenever you are in a classroom, try to go beyond that as well. Let's say that you are around 1 hour in the classroom. So look, in this, during 1 hour, you might not be able to do so many great and productive and creative things. But when you do many great things outside of the classroom, then that's when the real learning happens. Look, real learning never happens inside the classroom. It happens outside of the classroom, because first of all, you get to play with the language. You can actually use your English to communicate with other people. You can use English to get your ideas or your thoughts across while you are communicating with different kinds of people. So these are great things. These are the reasons why we find it really difficult to open our mouth and speak in our target language despite years of studying this language. So there you go. I have got 3 tips, 3 reasons, as I said before, for 3 reasons why people find it really difficult to reach fluency. And if you've got any question, so please let us know those questions down in the comments below, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys in my future videos. And till then, take care of yourself and have fun learning English. Thanks for watching this video.